Now, after learning correct creed regarding Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, after learning pure tawheed, learning the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His perfections, learning the divine attributes, learning the sifat, attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, knowing the rational proofs and knowing some of the textual proofs, learning Surah Al-Ikhlas, learning the Mu'awwidhatayn, Surah Al-Falaq and Surah Al-Nas, these basic aspects, knowing Nabuwah, prophethood and Risala, messengership, learning basic Aqidah. The first thing a person must pray is what? As-Salah, praying 5 times a day. Sayyid Abbas bin Alawi, rahimahullah ta'ala, the son of Sayyid Alawi al-Maliki. Sayyid Alawi al-Maliki is the father of Sayyid Muhammad bin Alawi al-Maliki, rahimahullah. Sayyid Abbas only visited England once, a few years back, and when he did, he brought with him a Risala, a book which had 6 small booklets in one, and he gave me a copy of that and he said to me, get this book translated into English. And in that book was the works of Sayyid Ahmad bin Zaini Dahlan rahimahullah ta'ala, who was the mufti of Makkah al-Mukarramah in his time, the mufti of the Ottoman Empire. They say regarding Sayyid Ahmad bin Zaini Dahlan rahimahullah that he knew Sahih al-Bukhari so well, he knew it like someone knows Surah Al-Fatiha. And he would go into a Makki Haram, in Al-Masjid Al-Haram, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take us there, and he would teach 70 students after Salatul Maghrib. When he would finish the dars, each student of those 70 students would go and have his own halqa, his own circle of knowledge, teaching 10 ulama. So those 70 students were 70 ulama. And each alim then would go and after Isha Salah would have his own halqatul ilm, his own circle of knowledge in Makkah al-Mukarramah. This is how he spread knowledge in Makkah al-Mukarramah. And he would go into the poor areas, poor districts of Makkah al-Mukarramah and other parts of the Arabian Peninsula and teach people Islam, teach them the basics. Because there are 3 aspects to Islam: Islam, Iman and Ihsan. So when you start a book, you learn the basic creed. Of course we learn آمنت بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله واليوم الآخر والقدر خيره وشره من الله تعالى والبعث بعد الموت. And we learn آمنت بالله كما هو. Yes, all this al-Iman mujmal and al-Iman mufassal. But then the details of that, meaning the basic proofs for knowing the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, basic proofs for the sifat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which many times I came to different towns and I tend to teach the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the attributes of the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The second aspect is fiqh, meaning jurisprudence. You learn how to perform wudu correctly, you perform wudu correctly, you pray your salah correctly. The third aspect is known as ihsan, which is defined best by the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself, أن تعبد الله كأنك تراه فإن لم تكن تراه فإنه يراك, which means that you worship Allah like you see Him, and if you do not see Him, then know He sees you. And this is a state of the heart. And to attain this state, a person needs to remove the illnesses, the ailments of the heart.